Hello, I'm Debbie Feldman, and I am the President and CEO of Dayton Children's Medical Center. Most people have a tendency to fear change. The more disruptive the change, the more it is resisted. Throughout history, the masses have feared electricity, powered flight, even women voting, privacy settings on social media such as Facebook, and yet the world around us has consistently adapted to the change. Those who don't adapt are left behind. This is a truth businesses grapple with on a regular basis. To be successful in commercial markets, companies must not only adapt to customer demand, they must also look for new applications for their goods and services. Joe Morgan at Standard Register has been leading the change regionally to find a smarter, faster way to transition from a culture of paper, copies, and forms in triplicate to digital applications and databases. Joe was appointed President and CEO of Standard Register in January 2009. In this position, he is responsible for championing the growth of the company as an industry-leading document services provider. His roots at the company began in 2001, leading Standard Register's SmartWorks, an internet-based application for forms management. SmartWorks was a major outcome of Standard Register's entrance into the digital era. From leading SmartWorks to his pre-Standard Register days, leading Sony Chemical Corporation of America, through the startup and development of its first integrated manufacturing operation outside of Japan, Joe has been a catalyst for transformation. Being a change agent has been a necessity for the leader of a company with its roots based in paper forms. In 2012, Standard Register celebrated its centennial anniversary. A lot of ground has been covered over the past century, from its first patent in 1909 to innovations in document security to its entrance into the digital age. Standard Register is an expert in forsaking the old to meet the demand in an ever-evolving marketplace. So please join me in welcoming Joe Morgan.
Good afternoon. In the Dayton region, the recession changed the rules for economic development, and the knowledge-based economy is changing the definition of productivity. The knowledge-based economy is the next evolution of the industrial economy, an innovative environment that treats knowledge as both a tool and a product. This evolution is not an easy transition for regions like Dayton, where productivity has historically been measured by the number of widgets produced. The cultural transformation from a manufacturing economy to a knowledge economy has no easy solution, yet it can be accomplished, and the Dayton region has a strong foundation from which to build. One of the greatest assets we have in the region is the existence of industries that generate technology. From advanced manufacturing that is developing technologies to improve productivity, to the R&D industry that is continuously seeking solutions to scientific and engineering challenges. To become an innovative leader, we know the Dayton region must transform its culture and realign investments that will promote its technology capability and thereby strengthen the economy. The old ways of doing business and training the workforce are no longer sufficient to become a player in the global economy. At Standard Register, we have moved our company from a supply-side-based company focused primarily on products to a demand-based company where we concentrate on understanding the details of our customers' business and thereby developing solutions that fit that. A great example is in our healthcare business unit, where we begin a transition from a myopic focus on printed documents to one that looks at the fact that improving healthcare really matters. And more importantly, we have a role. That role allows us to positively impact quality, efficiency, and cost by standardizing patient-centric communications. We achieve that goal by leveraging our technology and services in clinical, administrative, and marketing functions. The work ahead is challenging for our team, but we're competing in the area where money is being spent. Standard Register is advancing our manufacturing capabilities to be far more digital in nature. Our R&D efforts are more market-focused, and our intellect as a company is evolving quickly. This change is not an option for our company, and honestly, is a very exciting place to be for all of us. In 2012, the coalition worked with Wright State's Center for Public and Urban Affairs to identify 4 things that this region can do to build new opportunities in new markets. The first is to develop an innovation ecosystem. As we heard from Dr. Hopkins earlier, performing research isn't enough. In order to be a player in the innovation economy, the Dayton region must find applications for technology, potential commercial markets where technology is adapted and advanced. Secondly, we must increase the region's global fluency. The Brookings Institution and J.P. Morgan Chase have launched a Global Cities Initiative designed to help American cities become more globally fluent. The premise is that globally fluent cities will serve as the economic drivers for the global economy. Brookings reported that between 2009 and 2010, the fastest growing global economies were outside of the United States and Europe. For U.S. metropolitans like Dayton to become globally fluent, we must leverage the assets our regions offer and become more engaged in the global economy. This includes seeking out global markets for exports and an infusion of immigrants, a demographic that is known for its entrepreneurship. Third, we must transform the region's workforce. The Dayton region's workforce can no longer earn a high wage without post-secondary education and training. In addition, the higher education system must be responsive to business demand for skilled workers. And fourth, we must track regional performance. For the Dayton region to be a global player in the innovation economy, it must be measured against other global fluent regions. This will provide state and local leaders a view to any gaps that exist and a strategy to address them with both public and private investment. The Dayton region has the opportunity to transform itself. Unlike many of its Midwestern neighbors and the other Rust Belt communities, the Dayton region already has a knowledge-based economic engine in Wright-Patterson and the headquarters of 5 out of the 10 Air Force research directorates, which has cultivated a very strong R&D culture. Like its Midwestern neighbors, Dayton has a rich manufacturing heritage. The region boasts 2 strong research institutions and community colleges that can respond to the workforce challenges. And the best part of all is that Dayton region can lead this transformation and serve as an example for other Midwestern communities. By doing so, the Dayton region will be known for its strong economy and innovation. Thank you.